Hi, my name is Richard, and today I'll be giving you this short walkthrough of Core Audit. First, you can play with Core Audit yourselves by going to the Blue Core Research website at bluecoreresearch.com. Click on the online demo icon and then launch the Core Audit console. The web console will open in a new browser window. The console has 5 panels on the left that contain 5 areas of functionality, and we'll talk through them one by one. First, the home panel has all the documentation and licensing information. Since we are logged in as a read-only user, we cannot see the configuration options that are also accessible from this panel. Next, we have the overview screen. This screen shows all the database instances that are monitored. They are currently red because the agents for these databases are down and data is not currently being collected. Here you can see all the policies and reports defined in the system and which database they are applied to. Usually you will not have that many policies and reports. The wizards can create various combinations of policies and reports to achieve specific compliance or security goals. Each wizard is a single page with a small number of parameters. For example, the DBA Wizard is designed to monitor the activity of DBAs and privileged users. It asks for the Oracle account names to monitor and will create a variety of reports and underlying policies to achieve that. Once the Create button is clicked, the desired policies will be created and activated, and the desired reports will be created and scheduled to run the next morning. The Tables Wizard is designed to monitor access to sensitive tables. It asks for the names of the sensitive tables and will create a variety of reports and underlying policies to help monitor those tables. You can use the online demo to walk through all the wizards and see the different options available in each one. The Policies and Reports panel shows all the policies and reports currently active in Core Audit and allows adding, deleting, or editing them. Policies and reports are grouped into bundles, and each wizard creates one bundle. The DBA bundle contains 1 policy, 2 session reports, and 4 SQL reports. This policy tells the Core Audit engine to record all the SQLs in the DBA sessions. These session reports show successful and failed DBA logins, and the SQL reports show DBA SQL activity. By selecting the DBA account's usage report, we see the report definition. Below the report definition is the ad hoc execution panel. Clicking the preview report link causes the Core Audit server to generate the report for the selected time frame and display it in the console. As you can see, this report shows the number of logins for each user, program, and machine the user connected from. The Columns tab shows the columns the report is grouped by. Being a summary report, this report has no detail columns. Selecting other columns in the grouping or detail will change the report, but since we are using the demo with read-only access, we cannot save changes to the report. The filters show the Oracle accounts that are included in the reports. The DBA Wizard put here the account names we provided before. Scheduling tab shows when the report is scheduled to run. This report is ran once per day. The report format allows to generate the report in HTML, CSV, or send to a log server. Let's look at this report, and then we'll click the preview link again. This is a SQL report of non-change control DBA activity. This report is grouped by sessions and have the SQL information in the details. In addition to the session and SQL reports, there are redo reports and anomaly reports. Have a look at the App Security SQL Injection report. This is an anomaly report that looks for new SQL constructs that haven't been seen in the application recently. As you can see here in the left pane, there are many reports. These can be explored in more detail by trying the online demo. Let's take a look at the Data View panel. This contains a graphical interactive tool for slicing and navigating through all of the information in Core Audit. There are 4 information sources available for investigation. The Security repository, which contains summary information about all of the SQL activity in the database. The Compliance repository, which contains detailed SQL and session information. The Redo Log repository, which contains information about data value changes for specific tables defined for the log miner collector. LiveTap allows tapping into the live activity stream from the database. LiveTap does not store information in a repository, but streams the relevant activity directly into the console. Each repository has a different perspective on the database activity and facilitates in a different type of investigation. Together, the repositories provide an unparalleled tool for incident investigation and post-mortem analysis. In the reduced SQL view, let's pick one of the databases. The graph on top shows the SQL activity volume over time, and the 2 grids below show the usernames, programs, and all of the SQLs executed. This is part of Complete Picture. Complete Picture gives a comprehensive view of everything that happened in the database, regardless of policy definitions. If we select this line and click the Filter button, the graph on top now shows when there was SQL activity from Tom using Toad, and the grid on the right shows the SQLs that he executed. If we type salaries in the quick search box, we'll see only SQLs that contain the word salaries. These are all the SQLs executed by Tom using Toad that access the salaries table. Click the Filter button, and the graph will update to show these executions. If we reset the filter and then type salaries again in the search box, the list will show all the SQLs in the database that access the salaries table. Filtering again will show the users and programs that executed those and when. You can drill down and up all you want, search, and sort the grids by any column. Going to the SQL source view shows a similar investigation tool focusing on the source of the SQL activity. Let's select Tom again and filter. The rest of the grids show where user Tom executed SQLs from, and the graph shows when. Selecting SQLplus.exe and filter, again we'll drill down to where Tom used SQL Plus to execute SQLs from and when. While it has some drawbacks, Complete Picture gives you the comfort of knowing that whether you thought of monitoring for it or not, there will always be a record of everything that happened. The Compliance repository automatically stores all the sessions in the database, but SQL activity is stored based on the rules of the policies. You can use the filters on top to refine your search, or the quick search box to search the information already retrieved. The By SQL view shows all the SQLs recorded in the compliance repository. Let's find Tom's access to the salaries table. The compliance repository has a more detailed view with every execution, but SQLs are recorded only based on the rules of the policies. Clicking on the session ID shows all the SQLs recorded from that session. What you see is a detailed transcript of this session. This particular session was fully recorded due to the DBA policy. These are the SQLs Tom's typed in his SQL Plus session. If we uncheck this box, we will see SQLs that executed at lower depths inside procedures, triggers, etc. As you've seen, from wizards to policies, reports, and data views, Core Audit is a complete Oracle database auditing solution. Thank you for watching this video. For more information, please check out our website or contact us at info@bluecoreresearch.com.